Hello, my name is Wyatt Moore, and I wanted to talk about this is going to be the final for the reading and writing and content area. First, I want to talk about how my teaching philosophy changed over the semester. My first philosophy draft touched on an idea that I would run with for the rest of the semester. I wanted to explore the differences between reading and writing music and reading about music and writing about music. The first draft explained how I would teach musical ideas like an English teacher might, or how we will study program notes and author biographies, which was pretty simple, but over time I realized the potential of more enhanced writing and reading strategies that I could implement in the music classroom that would benefit my students as learners. Texts like Buell and Gallinger influenced me heavily in this area, and I really appreciate those texts. Another area in my philosophy that has changed over time are my beliefs on social justice. Muhammad was one of my favorite texts this semester because it was a combination of effective reading strategies that combat race and racism at the same time. It was very rare to find, for me at least, a source that does both of this effectively. So I thought it was really unique in that. This text and others in class have made me come to realize that it's necessary for all teachers to try to teach social justice in their classrooms. Before this class as well, I had no idea how to implement any kind of reading or writing in a band class. And I also did not see the point of it, really. All my band classes have been just, rehearsals. So, why would I need to put reading and writing in it? After reading about the benefits, though, of retention and higher level connections that students can make with these strategies, I've tried my hardest to come up with lesson plans and lesson guides that have find the best ways to implement these strategies while still utilizing effective rehearsal strategies so that we can get the best of both worlds. Finally, I want to talk about the grading system in the class. At the beginning of the semester, I thought, beginning and middle of the semester, I thought it was the best, really. I did not feel any pressure to finish anything, and the material that I needed to learn, I felt like I was discovering it on my own and diving into it, learning because I wanted to learn. And I was having a lot of fun doing it, too. The reminders throughout the semester also were very important. For me, like the graded assignments, like the philosophy draft, and the group lessons, reminders that I need to keep up on that and keep working on it because those were more important than graded, were really helpful. So I appreciated those throughout the semester. The end of the semester, though, is when it became harder and harder to try to justify spending my limited time on assignments that didn't affect my grade, while other classes were piling on graded assignments. And that it feels hard because I really wanted to dive into the material like I had been at the beginning of the semester, but I just didn't feel like I had time, or it just wasn't an effective use of my time. I feel like this class was divided into two main sections. It was the beginning of the semester, which was teacher-led, with teacher-led activities. Then it went into student-led, completely student-led. And that kind of went all the way up to the very end of the semester. To combat the feeling of not wanting to engage in this material near the end game of the semester, I think the class should have returned back to teacher-led, and that we should have dived deeper into the philosophy draft, and maybe added some more components to it, just so that we knew that the philosophy was worth a grade, so we needed to engage that more. We were intrinsically motivated to, but the other assignments just didn't have the same kind of weight to them anymore. So I wish it would have gone to teacher instructor, that we would have dove in deeper into that. And these are just obviously ideas. I'm not even a teacher yet, so I would take them with a grain of salt. But I feel like maybe something where we did more of a little transition near the end game, like a third part of the semester would have been helpful. So these are just my ideas. Thank you for a wonderful class this semester. It really made me think, and I'm going to try to implement all these reading and writing strategies into my class, my music class. I have a whole folder full of stuff that are articles and assignments from reading and writing. So thank you so much for the class. See you later.